Did you know that insomnia can be one of the biggest enemies of your health after you turn 60? In today's video, we'll show you simple, practical, and proven techniques to combat insomnia naturally and transform your nights of sleep. If you have trouble sleeping, wake up several times during the night, or can't rest as well as you used to, this video is for you. Discover how to create a powerful sleep routine, understand your body's signals, regulate your natural cycle, and recover your quality of life without needing medication. Also learn about the right diet, the importance of daylight, and how to take care of your emotional health to improve your sleep. Subscribe to the channel for more content on health, sexuality, and longevity for seniors. Like the video and share it with someone who needs to sleep better. Insomnia is an unwelcome visitor that doesn't knock on the door. It simply comes in, takes over the nights, and turns rest into a silent battlefield. For those in their senior years, this enemy can seem even more cruel, more persistent, as if with each passing year it becomes harder to relax. Close your eyes and simply sleep. Many people say that it's normal to sleep less after the age of 60, that the body no longer needs as much sleep as it used to. But is this really true? Or are we simply accepting a problem that can actually be combated? Let's understand together. Imagine the scenario. You lie down in bed, turn off the light, close your eyes. The clock advances, the hands turn, but sleep does not come. Thoughts begin to accumulate. Worries about your health, missing your children, bills to pay, commitments for the next day. And when you finally manage to doze off, the body does not relax completely. You wake up during the night, several times, looking at the ceiling, turning to the side, adjusting the pillow, trying to control your breathing. But the tiredness only increases. And when the day dawns, instead of feeling rested, you get out of bed with a heavy body, a confused head, and the feeling that the night was a lost battle. But why does this happen, after all? What changes in our bodies after the age of 60 that makes sleep a challenge? The answer lies in the way our bodies function. As we age, the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating the sleep cycle, decreases. It is melatonin that signals to the body that it is time to slow down, relax, and prepare for sleep. When it is low, the brain does not understand that night has arrived, and insomnia sets in. In addition, the circadian rhythm, the internal biological clock that regulates the sleep-wake cycle, can also become disrupted with age. This causes nighttime sleep to become fragmented and less deep, which reduces the quality of rest. It's not just a matter of sleeping fewer hours, but of not being able to reach the deepest stages of sleep, the ones that really help the body recover. Another important point is that insomnia in old age rarely comes alone. It is often associated with other conditions, such as chronic pain, digestive problems, sleep apnea, or even side effects of medications. For example, high blood pressure medications, antidepressants, and some painkillers can have sleep disorders as a side effect. And when this is added to the natural stress of everyday life, the result is an agitated mind and a body that cannot switch off. But the good news is that you don't have to accept insomnia as a lifelong sentence. There are simple, science-based techniques that can help you get a more restful, restorative night's sleep without relying solely on medication. Let's talk about them now. The first technique is to create a consistent sleep routine. It sounds simple, but the truth is that the human body likes predictability. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, including on weekends, helps regulate the body clock and strengthens the natural sleep-wake cycle. When the time you go to bed and get up varies a lot, the brain gets confused, and the result is difficulty falling asleep and waking up early. Therefore, choosing a fixed time to go to bed and wake up, and respecting that time as a non-negotiable commitment, is one of the first steps to overcoming insomnia. The second technique is to take care of your exposure to light during the day. Natural light is a powerful regulator of the circadian rhythm. Getting sunlight in the morning, preferably in the early hours of the day, helps signal to your body that it is time to be active and awake. At night, reducing your exposure to cell phone, computer, and television screens, which emit blue light and hinder melatonin production, can make all the difference. This means avoiding the use of electronic devices at least an hour before bedtime and, if possible, opting for warmer, softer lights in the room at night. Another powerful strategy is to use relaxation techniques before bed. Stress is one of the biggest sleep saboteurs, and when your mind is agitated, it is almost impossible to relax your body. Techniques such as deep breathing, guided meditation, or listening to calming music can help calm your nervous system. One practical tip is the 4-7-8 technique. Breathe in through your nose for a count of 4, hold your breath for a count of 7, and slowly exhale through your mouth for a count of 8. Repeating this for a few minutes helps to lower your heart rate and signals to your brain that it is time to rest. What you eat also influences your sleep. Avoiding heavy meals at night, reducing caffeine intake, especially after mid-afternoon, and limiting alcohol consumption are simple but extremely effective measures. Foods rich in tryptophan, such as bananas, oats, nuts, and warm milk, help in the production of serotonin and melatonin, and can be allies for a more peaceful sleep. Finally, it's important to create a good sleep environment. A dark, quiet room with a comfortable temperature and a good quality mattress can make all the difference. Often, small adjustments to your environment, such as swapping out light-colored curtains for blackout curtains or using earplugs to reduce noise, can have a significant impact on your sleep quality. These are some of the basics for improving your sleep naturally, but the most important thing is to understand that insomnia is not an inevitable fate. It is a sign that your body needs attention, care, and a change in habits. And every small choice you make during your day can be a step towards more peaceful nights and a healthier life. Insomnia isn't just a problem of not being able to sleep. It's a stumbling block that affects every aspect of your life. And for seniors, its impact can be even more profound, silent, and dangerous. When sleep fails you night after night, it's not just your body that feels it. Your mind starts to fail you too. Emotions become dysregulated, patience fades, memory begins to fail, and even your immune system weakens. Insomnia may seem like just a sleep problem, but it's actually a warning sign that your body is out of balance. Let's talk about the real and proven effects of insomnia on mental and physical health. Studies show that people who sleep less than 6 hours a night have a 60% higher risk of developing heart disease. This is because sleep is the time when the body regenerates itself. The heart slows down, blood pressure drops, and the nervous system rebalances itself. When sleep is interrupted or fragmented, this entire repair process is impaired, and the body begins to accumulate wear and tear. Another critical point is memory. During sleep, especially in the deepest phases, the brain carries out a process called memory consolidation. It is as if it takes everything that was learned during the day and organizes it into folders. When insomnia prevents these phases of sleep, memories become messy, and the result is difficulty remembering simple things. Where you put your keys, what that person's name was, what you had to do tomorrow. This accumulates and, over time, can contribute to more serious problems, such as cognitive decline and an increased risk of dementia. And it doesn't stop there. Insomnia also directly affects mood. People who sleep poorly tend to have higher levels of irritability, anxiety, and even depression. Studies show that sleep deprivation increases the risk of developing depression by up to 3 times, in addition to worsening existing symptoms of stress and anxiety. It's a vicious cycle. Insomnia causes stress, stress worsens insomnia, and so on. But it doesn't have to be that way. There are advanced and practical strategies that can help you break this cycle and get your sleep back. One of them is the sleep hygiene technique. It may seem simple, but it's powerful. It's like teaching your body to understand that the bedroom is a sacred space for rest. To do this, there are some fundamental rules. Avoid taking your cell phone, tablet, or laptop to bed. The brain associates the bed with rest, and when you take work or social media to the bedroom, this association is broken. Keep your room cool. Studies show that the ideal temperature for sleeping is between 18 and 22 degrees Celsius. A room that is too hot or too cold can make it difficult to fall asleep. Dim the lights. Darkness is a signal for your body to release melatonin. Even small lights, like the glow of a digital clock, can be distracting. If necessary, use a sleep mask to block out the light. Avoid long naps during the day. If you need to rest, limit your nap to no more than 30 minutes, preferably in the early afternoon. Longer naps can disrupt your night's sleep. Another tool that has helped many people is the use of natural supplements, but with caution. Melatonin, for example, can be an ally in low doses and under medical supervision, helping to regulate the sleep cycle. Magnesium also plays an important role. It helps to relax muscles and calm the mind. Foods rich in magnesium, such as nuts, spinach, and seeds, can be incorporated into your routine. Chamomile and valerian are plants known for their calming effects, and drinking a tea before bed can be a relaxing ritual to prepare the body for rest. But perhaps the most powerful thing to do is to understand the relationship between how you feel and how you sleep. Insomnia is often a reflection of an overwhelmed mind. That's why emotional management techniques are so valuable. Practicing gratitude, for example, helps you shift your focus from your problems to the good things in your day. Before going to sleep, writing down 3 things you're grateful for can reduce anxiety and help you relax. Another powerful technique is positive visualization. Closing your eyes, taking a deep breath, and imagining a calm, peaceful place where you feel safe. It could be a beach, a forest, or a mountain home. The mind is powerful, and it can be trained to create feelings of peace and relaxation. Creating a winning sleep routine is, above all, a commitment to yourself. There's no magic bullet. It's about consistency, small daily changes, and conscious choices that, when added together, make all the difference. Think of your nighttime routine as a sacred ritual, a set of actions that signal to your body that the day is ending and it's time to relax, slow down, and prepare for rest. Let's talk about simple and practical rituals. First, start winding down at least an hour before bed. This means dimming the lights in your house, turning off electronic devices, and avoiding heavy conversations or tasks that require a lot of mental energy. Your brain needs clear signals that the day is coming to an end. This can be something as simple as taking a warm bath, putting on comfortable pajamas, listening to soft music, or even reading a light book. It's not about eliminating technology completely, but understanding that bright lights and electronic stimuli activate your brain, making it harder to wind down. Another essential point is to move throughout the day. It may seem contradictory, but moving is one of the best ways to improve your sleep. Regularly engaging in moderate physical activity, such as a 30-minute walk, stretching, or even a dance class, helps reduce muscle tension, release endorphins, and balance sleep hormones. Studies show that active people have up to a 50% lower risk of developing chronic insomnia. But be careful, avoid intense exercise too close to bedtime, as it can have the opposite effect and put your body in a state of alert. Now, let's talk about food as an ally for sleep. At night, opt for light meals, rich in fiber, with complex carbohydrates and lean proteins. A dinner with grilled fish, cooked vegetables, and some brown rice, for example, can be an excellent choice. Avoid fatty, processed, highly spiced, or sugary foods. And of course, limit your caffeine intake. It can remain in the system for up to 6 hours, impairing sleep. This includes coffee, black tea, mate tea, soft drinks, and even chocolate. Also, create a cozy sleeping environment. Ask yourself, is my mattress comfortable? Does my pillow support my head and neck well? Is the temperature in the room comfortable? Do the curtains block out outside light? Every detail counts. A comfortable environment is an invitation to sleep. Soothing scents such as lavender can also help. A diffuser or a few drops on the pillow are enough to soothe the senses. But none of this works without a firm decision to allow yourself to rest. Often we take to bed the worries of the day, the unresolved problems, the to-do lists for tomorrow. It is important to remember, rest is not a waste of time. Rest is an investment in your health, your longevity, your quality of life. Allow yourself to disconnect. Allow yourself to stop. Allow yourself to live in the present moment. What if insomnia persists? Take a deep breath. Don't fight it. Fighting it will only make you feel more anxious. Instead, get up, go to a quiet place, read a book under soft light, or do a breathing exercise. When you feel your body relax, go back to bed. Over time, your body will learn that bed is the place to rest, and insomnia will fade away. Ultimately, sleep is like a dance. You need to surrender to the rhythm, respect your body's signals, and find your own rhythm. There is no magic formula, but there is something even more powerful: a daily commitment to your health. Remember, every good night's sleep is a gift you give yourself. It's a building block in the building blocks of a longer, healthier, happier life. You deserve to rest. You deserve to wake up refreshed. You deserve to live each day with energy, clarity, and joy. So today, start. Turn off the lights a little earlier. Turn off your cell phone before going to bed. Take a deep breath and let your body relax. Tomorrow you will thank yourself. And little by little you will realize sleep is not an enemy. It is an ally, a natural remedy, a bridge to a fuller life. If this video helped you, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Activate the bell to receive new content about health, sexuality, and longevity. And tell us in the comments, which of these techniques will you apply today to sleep better? Your experience may inspire others to take care of their own health. Thank you very much for being here. See you in the next video. Subscribe to the channel for more content on health, sexuality, and longevity for seniors. Like the video and share it with someone who needs better sleep. Comment below. What technique will you apply today to improve your sleep? Your experience may inspire others.